All right, my friend, welcome. My name is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi. I'm the founder here at the Fit Mother Project, and I'm so excited for today's video because we're gonna deep dive into the best weight loss diet plan for women, for you as a busy mom, a working mom. If you're a woman out there who wants to lose weight and you've been frustrated with restrictive diets, you wanna figure out exactly what to eat and when, this video is for you. In fact, we're here in the kitchen. We're gonna cover all of the best weight loss foods. I'm gonna show you some exact meals, and I'm gonna give you our free Fit Mom Jumpstart series that's gonna give you a downloadable diet plan that you can follow this week. All that's in this video. And fair warning, this video is more in depth than some of these top 5 quick tips, BS videos and stuff you see online. Because quite frankly, little tips like don't eat sugar, stop doing this, like those don't work. You really are here for the specific solution. So my promise is when you stick with me in this video and you watch all the way through, you're gonna have actionable ideas this week on meals to make, foods to buy, how to make this stuff simple, sustainable, and affordable for you and your family. I know you're gonna learn a ton. Get out your pen and paper, take some notes, and let's dive on in. Okay, so getting to this video on the best weight loss diet and diet plan for women, what we need to do is really start to talk about a couple things. One, the foods, which foods you should be eating. We're also gonna talk about number 2, when you should be eating these foods. And number 3, what are the portion rules that we should follow so we can control our calories? So the first thing, before we get into all that, I need to say this as the foundational guiding principle of this entire video. If your weight loss diet plan is not simple and sustainable, it's not an option for you. There are so many ways you can lose weight. You can basically eat no calories, go on a fasting, cut out all carbs, and you will drop weight. But will you keep that weight off? And are you building the habits along the way that's gonna help you stay on a sustainable path? That's what we're gonna give you in this video. And quite frankly, we do not like restricted diets of the Fit Mother Project and our other brand, the Fit Father Project. All the amazing case studies and before and afters you see here on this video were created by women who are eating some carbs that they enjoy. They're having balanced, healthy meals, and they're enjoying their life while losing weight. We believe that's really important. So to get into the beginning of this video, what I wanna talk about is to help you think about food in 4 main categories: proteins, healthy carbs, healthy fats, and veggies. And these are the 4 categories of foods that we need to figure out what are your main foods in each of these categories and how do we start to combine these to perfect weight loss meals. So let's look at proteins. I have a variety of different protein sources here on the right here. I have things like grass-fed ground beef. I have things like tinned sardines. As some of the meals I'm gonna show you, we even have vegetarian options. We have a chickpea-based burger here. We have pasture-raised eggs. We have some plant-based protein powder, nuts and seeds. So there's lots of good options on the proteins. And I want you to think right now, of this list of protein that we have here on the right of the screen, what are some of your go-to proteins? I want you to identify these proteins that you love, because what we're gonna do in the next steps in this video is we're gonna prepare these things in bulk so you have them throughout the week. So what are your go-to proteins? The next category we need to define is what are your go-to carbs? When it comes to weight loss, carbs are not the enemy. The wrong kinds of carbs, crap sugars, processed carbs are not good for you. We want to cut those out, but that does not mean you have to remove carbs entirely from your diet. You can lose weight while still eating carbs. So we have some great options here, right? We have sweet potatoes. We have some organic strawberries. I've made some brown rice in bulk. We have different nuts, seeds. We even have bread, a sprouted Ezekiel bread. It's organic, it's amazing. It can totally work in your diet. In fact, we have women in our Fit Mother 30X program who eat sandwiches every day and still lose over 50 pounds and get in the best shape of their life in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Carbs can stay in your plan, and we're gonna explain the portion rules in just a bit. But what are some of your go-to carbs that you love? Again, here's a list on the side of this video to get your mind jogging on some options between whether they're fruits, different kinds of sprouted grains potentially, things you're gonna cook in bulk for you and your family. Here are some great options. We also wanna define what our healthy fats are. And healthy fats are amazing because they keep us full, they reduce inflammation, and they help our bodies burn fat in some cases. Now, I have a couple healthy fat sources here. I really love nuts and seeds, so I have some nuts and seeds here, extra virgin olive oil, avocados over here, even some of the healthy fats and pasture-raised eggs. I want you to start thinking about what are your 3 go-to healthy fats. What are healthy fats you really enjoy? Is it cooking with some olive oil? Is it the avocado? Is it macadamia nuts or almonds? These are really things that we need to really get defined and clear on. And then the final category are veggies. What are some green veggies that you absolutely love? For me, broccoli. I love other kinds of things like zucchinis. I love my avocado. I love spring mix and salad mix. I love sauteing some kale and Swiss chard. We need to define what your 3 go-to veggies are. And again, here are some options on the side of some of the best, healthiest foods. And I hope you're really literally going through this video and writing these things down because that's gonna make this very actionable, because the next step is defining how do we create a meal that is perfectly portioned for weight loss, because ultimately weight loss as a byproduct needs to have you burning more calories than you're consuming every day. That means we're getting your body more active and we're scaling back on the amount of food you're eating, and we're increasing the quality of the food that you're eating. And so you could go out there and certainly count calories, but we found a way that's a lot more simple. It's called building what we call perfect plates. And here's a picture of what a perfect plate looks like, and it's very simple. Half of your plate is filled with any of those go-to veggies you love, a quarter is filled with some of your go-to proteins, a quarter of some healthy carbs, and you have some healthy fats sprinkled on in there. This is the perfect plate framework, and it is foundational. If you make plates 2 to 3 times per day that look like this, you will start losing weight, period, because you're getting the fiber, the healthy proteins, the carbs. It's portion controlled, and you don't need to count the calories. We have built thousands, and I literally mean thousands of different kinds of perfect plates over at the Fit Mother Project and Fit Father Project. Most perfect plates have anywhere from 350 to at most around 600 calories. So let's say you're an average woman out there looking to lose weight. You might want to be on a target of eating somewhere around 2,000 to 2,500 calories per day. If you have 3 perfect plates per day and they're each 600 calories, you're already under the 2,000 calories per day mark. You're gonna be losing weight. So I just want to show you that this perfect plate strategy is a way that you can lose weight without actually counting the calories, because you're eating high quality go-to foods in the right portions. In fact, here are 2 perfect plates. I prepared one this first one is an omnivore perfect plate, so it's not strictly vegetarian. But here we got a bunch of greens. I got some zucchini, I got some avocado, and I have a mix here with some healthy fats. We have some olive oil mixed in with the black beans, and obviously we have a pasture-raised organic chicken breast. So this is simple, right? I baked a bunch of chicken in bulk. I took some salsa, some olive oil, and a little bit of the black beans, and I mixed that in. I cut up an avocado, and I had some zucchini on the side. So this fits our perfect plate meal, and this took me literally, after I prepared it, and I'll explain a little bit about meal prep in the end of this video, like 2 minutes to slap together, and it's a great meal. At the same time, if you're not eating animal protein in your diet right now, this is a vegetarian perfect plate. It has a bunch of spring mix with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. We have a chickpea based burger. We have a little bit of black rice and a bunch of hummus for some healthy fats. Another perfect plate, right? We got the protein, the carbs, the veggies, and we're spicing it up with the healthy fats from the hummus. So these can be simple. It doesn't need to be some elaborate thing. In fact, some of your go-to proteins, if you're like, man, you know, I'm on the go all the time, I'm working, I'm busy, you can get a tin of sardines or a tin of wild canned salmon, and you could put that on the side with some nuts and seeds or a salad. These perfect plates are very easy to make, and they're the foundation. So that almost begs the question, right? Once we know what our go-to foods are, once we know how to build perfect plates, when should I be eating food? And what's a meal timing schedule? And not enough people talk about this. There are so many different kinds of meal timing schedules that work. I'm going to give you 2 examples as like the prime main ones that we see women be successful on. But the main thing as we're going through these 2 schedule setups is, which one do you think is going to work best for you? We want to find a meal timing schedule setup that fits your life. So if you're a person who loves breakfast, you should probably be having a meal timing setup schedule that includes some kind of breakfast. If you're not hungry in the morning, you can do something like intermittent fasting that we're going to show you. So the first meal timing setup schedule that works really well for a lot of women, we call it the 4x4 meal plan. And what that means is you're going to be making a perfect plate roughly every 4 hours. So that's 4 meals per day, every 4 hours. So breakfast, perfect plate, sometime around 8. Lunch at noon, a mini meal snack around 3, and then another perfect plate for dinner around 7 or 8. So again, 8, noon, 3, 7:38. So it's not perfectly 4 hours, but you get the idea. This works really well because each perfect plate keeps you full, gives your body the nutrients it needs, super enjoyable, and you don't need to be packing 6 small meals per day and lugging around coolers and gallons of water to like some bodybuilders do to lose weight. It's totally not necessary. So this is a really good meal timing schedule, and maybe it'll work for you. What we like to do in the morning for women who are super busy and on the go is make that first perfect plate a shake, actually. You don't even need to make anything in the morning. You throw some quality protein powder with some chia seeds, some hemp seeds, some organic almond milk in here, and you can make a shake that's amazing. That's only gonna be like 350 calories, help your body burn fat, keep you full until lunch, and it takes like 10 minutes to make. So if you're a woman on the go, we highly recommend this. And inside our free 3-day Fit Mom Weight Loss Jumpstart series that's linked below, we give you the actual shake recipes and all the recipes for these perfect plates that we have here in this video. So those are available for you. We'll send that straight to your email. Links are below. So the first meal timing setup we have, 4x4. If you are not a breakfast person or you enjoy intermittent fasting, it's another great way to do it. What we're basically gonna do is just remove that first meal. Skip it. Skip that breakfast, skip that shake. We're gonna start our first meal at around noon, then we're gonna have snack around 3:30, and we're gonna have dinner around 7 or 8. And that is also very beneficial and effective for weight loss. So to recap what we covered so far, in step number 1, we defined your go-to healthy foods that you love in the categories of proteins, healthy carbs, healthy fats, and veggies. And then in step number 2, we looked at the perfect plate structure, which is a simple way to control your portions and calories by doing half of your plate is veggies, a quarter protein, a quarter healthy carbs, and the fats are sprinkled in. And then in step number 3, we looked at your meal timing setup, and we're really gonna look at whether you're gonna be more of a 4x4 type of schedule person or more intermittent fasting. Now we're gonna get into some of the more nuanced, finer topics, because that stuff is the foundation of the best weight loss diet plan for women. We also need to talk about hydration, because yes, foods and timing is important. We gotta make sure that we're getting the right fluids in your body that are keeping you energized, helping all those metabolic processes. Water and hydration is super important. So the first thing we need to do is define what your water intake is. And so what we like to do for women here at the Fit Mother Project is we take your body weight in pounds and we divide that by 2, and then we add 32 to that number. So let's say you're 200 pounds, we divide that by 2, that's 100, and then we add 32. That's 132. That's the number of ounces of water, and that's slightly over a gallon for a 200-pound woman. And this is a lot of water. And when we're trying to lose weight, we want to intentionally drink more water than we even think we need. Why? First off, water helps us stay full. When our stomach has water in it, we're not as hungry all the time. And the worst thing that can happen when you're on a diet is you're starving, and then you have cravings and you're going to fall off track. That's not what we want. So water helps with that. But water also just helps you feel energetic. A lot of women who experience headaches and energy dips are actually just dehydrated during the day. So we're going to fix that. And the first thing we're going to do, and one amazing weight loss and health habit, is first thing in the morning when you wake up, we're going to get you around 20 to 32 ounces of water. So I like to get a jar like this and get around a pinch of some pink Himalayan sea salt, and I want you to drink around 20 to 32 ounces of water first thing in the morning, because you've been dehydrated while you're sleeping throughout the night, and your body needs the water to kickstart everything. And why the salt? We're supposed to avoid salt, right? Well, actually no. With pink Himalayan sea salt, it has around 83 different trace minerals that our bodies need that we do not get from food. So this is a rehydration bomb first thing in the morning that gets everything going. And just doing this habit alone is going to give you more energy in the morning. Your body's just going to feel better. Get water first thing. You can still have your coffee if you're a coffee type of person, but get the water in first. Slam it first thing in the morning. Really, really great habit. And then we're going to want to drink water throughout the day. And practically speaking, you're busy, I'm busy. We know that oftentimes we just forget to drink water because we're going throughout our days doing stuff. The best tip is to get some kind of water bottle. So I obviously brought a lot of these out for the purpose of this video, but get a high quality water bottle that is not made of plastic. So all of these are safe. They don't have any of the BPA and the hormone disruptors. Get a high quality bottle. Even a mason jar works. Ideally 32 ounces. And I want you to know how many of these you need to drink per day. So for most women, it's probably 3 to 4 of these minimum, probably 4, maybe even 4 to 5 if you're looking to lose weight. So you get your first one in the morning. And then between breakfast and lunch, you drink your next one. Between lunch and your afternoon snack, you drink the next one. And right up to dinner, you drink your next one. So that's how you're gonna hit your water intake. I promise you this, from helping thousands of women lose weight. If you do not have a water bottle you carry with you at all times, you're gonna forget. You're just not gonna drink enough water. So another little pro tip enhancer is if you can actually brew some tea in the morning. So I brew some organic green tea here. This is great for fat loss. It has a light amount of caffeine that keeps you energized, helps your metabolism. And you can brew a whole batch of green tea in the morning and drink it throughout the day. It's an amazing weight loss habit. What you don't wanna do is drink pretty much anything other than water, tea, and coffee. We call it WTC. Those are your drinks. If you're doing juices or Starbucks and stuff like that, there is so much hidden sugar in this. In fact, I like to show this image here. These are some of the amount of sugar in different Starbucks drinks that women just do not realize. And they actually put this on a donut rating scale to show you how many donuts of sugar each of these drinks is equivalent. It's absolutely crazy. You'd almost be better off drinking a Coke than having any of these, really festive drinks. So we want to get you water, coffee, black coffee, and tea throughout the day. Hit your water target. That's going to really help with your weight loss and help you feel amazing. And on that note, we also need to talk about sleep. We can't really talk about a weight loss diet plan if your body's not sleeping well. And what this means is I need you to make sure that you're having at least 7 quality hours of sleep per night. And I know that's challenging. And if you feel like sleep is a weak area for you, one of the best things you can do in addition to cleaning up your nutrition, your hydration, is getting your sleep on point. Because here's what happens and what the research shows. If you're in a sleep deprived state, when you're trying to lose weight, your body loses muscle and not fat, and it's actually more resistant to losing fat. So you're really just pushing a ball uphill, and your efforts are really not that effective if your body's in a sleep deprived state. So let's get you sleeping better. That is one of the best things you can do for weight loss. And all the women that join us in our Fit Mom Jumpstart and eventually in our Fit Mother 30X program, we get you sleeping right from day one, and that skyrockets your energy so you have energy to exercise, and it gets your metabolism functioning better so the carbs you do eat don't just get stored as fat. What happens is when we're sleep deprived, our body gets insulin resistant, and so when we do eat carbohydrates, insulin's floating around a lot longer than it should, and our body stops burning fat. So this is the worst case scenario. We want to be insulin sensitive, and sleep is essential for that. Now, other things when it comes to the best weight loss diet plan, because I know we're getting into some of the finer nuances here, and you have the foundations, and again, in that free Fit Mom Jumpstart, we go deeper into this. We need to talk about how important the right kinds of supplements are for you as a woman in losing weight. And believe it or not, the best supplements for weight loss are not ones that are actually marketed as weight loss supplements, not like the Fat Burner, Thermo Burner 9000, and all that crap. What really does work when it comes to weight loss supplements for women is, number one, a quality probiotic supplement. The research on probiotics, these are the good gut bacteria, is profound as it relates to weight loss. In fact, when we get people who are overweight to get the right kinds of gut bacteria and probiotics into their bodies, they almost start losing weight automatically. You can actually do what's called a fecal transplant. Warning, this is a little gross, but they take poop from lean people and they actually put the poop into the colon of overweight people. Those overweight people start losing weight automatically. The gut bacteria is so important for helping us metabolize our foods. Our immune system is centralized in our gut. All the neurotransmitters we produce, a lot of those are made in the gut. So getting a quality probiotic, we'll throw some links below, is part of our Fit Mother Project core supplement stack for health and weight loss. Vitamin D3 is the second supplement. Amazingly effective for hormone regulation, for your immune system, and just for overall functioning. It is a core supplement. Ideally getting some sunlight too every day would be a good idea. Some high quality fish oil. And the other thing I would say is a turmeric or curcumin supplement to reduce some inflammation. This is the core supplement stack for women. And then you can also include some green tea and stuff like that for fat loss. So I hope you're beginning to see that when it comes to weight loss, nutrition, the best weight loss diet plan for women, a lot of this stuff is about habits and structures. We need to get the right routines in place, and we need to make sure you can stay consistent over the long term. And we know that means you need to identify those healthy foods you love. You need to slot those into perfect plates. You need to have a meal timing schedule that's sustainable for you. And then we'll throw on the supplements and the exercise and all the other stuff. That's more icing on the cake. Let's get the foundations and the basics first. I hope you took away at least 1 or 2 good things from this video. And again, this is just the beginning. If you're inspired, if you'd like to see some of the amazing results of the women you see in this video, you can get started with us here at the Fit Mother Project, 100% free. We have that free Fit Mom Jumpstart where I'm gonna be on video actually going through an exact meal plan, breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner. I'm gonna give you the download meal plan with everything, with all the links. I'm gonna give you our free Fit Mom 24-minute fat burning workout, and I'm gonna give you some accountability coaching to make sure you actually start to build these habits and see the results. We are the Fit Mother Project. We're the team of women's health experts who are massively committed to helping you live long, strong, and healthy for your family. Our work at the FMP and our Fit Father Project is what we do. We love it. So we're so grateful you're here, and we're excited to get you plugged into our community. So if this is your first time finding us and you haven't subscribed yet, scroll below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell when we get notified when we publish new videos. We have hundreds of videos on the channel already. And if you like this, you found something new, and you want to share it with us, give us a